muted because fire alarm. Yay!
I have gone live with audio.
See what that was, Shannon?
Hey, Lauren. Hello, everyone who's here. Welcome to Shenaniganry. And you caught me trying to adjust my shirt. Because why not?
Shirt adjustments.
I'm wearing this cropped hoodie, and it's a pain in the ass. I love our friends at Cantrip Clothing, but cropped hoodies are not my thing.
Cropped hoodies need to be adjusted for the buyer's length.
Yeah, because I have no torso. Hi, everyone. How are you?
I mean,
I don't. I am short. I have zero torso.
Did you know?
Well, thank you for the bits, Dulcin.
And I have too much torso, so some crops barely get past where they really should get past.
Oh, no.
What's happening to Shannon's hands?
Which is great for Pride, let me tell you, but other times, no.
Shannon, your hands are going away.
She's in PlayStation 1 mode.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Shannon said she was a real human woman. Real human women have hands?
So, Shannon, you can't use that as an introduction anymore. You're not a real human anymore.
I don't know. Hands. I need hands.
Hi, everyone. Welcome.
Shannon and Cypher, were you able to get the squad invite from me? Because it just says invite sent.
Oh, I did not know you were sending one. Hold, please.
Let me pop out. I can only
Brian did get it. I know he's added. I can see that.
Sorry, I didn't know you were doing squad.
Hashtag squad goals.
Yes, squad stream.
Okay, let me actually. No, please, keyboard, don't do this to me.
One day I will be a grown-up streamer.
Okay, I'm going to go to our game screen as well.
Someone say squad holes.
No.
Goals. Squad goals. I don't want to hear your video history, Adam. Okay, clear it. Clear your history. Clear your history.
I am apparently in the squad, so yes. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Tanya Does Not Know How to Stream. How are you?
Can we talk about how that's the worst? Like, we absolutely do know how to stream, and yet every single time we hit start, we're like,
No, not squad ghouls, although that is a good one, Alil. I will let you live for that one. I will let you live. Anywho.
You've got your stream looking good now with all the different windows and stuff. It looks really good.
Oh, thank you. Today is just one of those, why is this so difficult? Oh, Twitch made my stream 480p. That's why it looks bad. Hi, welcome back to Dungeon Crossing. How are you?
Ready to cross dungeons.
Cross dungeons, maybe run into a dragon or 3. Who knows? I don't know. The DM's feeling froggy.
Some of us are definitely here for dragons. Archon is less enthused.
Yes, you may hear my cat wander around and sneeze. He has a cold, but I've.
Aww.
That's so funny, a little animal sneezing. What?
Rude.
What, is that bad?
So you're laughing at my cat having a sneeze.
It's cute.
Wow.
Yeah.
The sneezes are cute. The sneezes are cute.
It's like the most human reaction you can have.
Wait, but when Genki sneezes, does he also just like look completely disgusted, like what the fuck just happened when I sneezed?
Yes. As do I, because I'm like, are you gonna sneeze your little kitty brains out? What the fuck? But anyway, because we do have to cut it short a little bit again today, I'm sorry, but Brian and I are going to boldly go somewhere at 3 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. See, he can do that. I can't, and I kind of hate it. Hey, Artisy, how are you?
Deuces, Vulcan deuces, yo!
Can all of you do that?
You can't? I grew up going to Trent.
What are we doing?
So,
wait, what are we
doing?
The Vulcans,
very young.
The Vulcan salute.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Deuces,
Why not?
yo!
My fingers, I have issues with my hands. I can't.
Can you do it equally with both hands? Because I'm left-handed. My left hand does it better than
my fingers. My fingers are hyper flexible. I can't do it.
I play guitar, so my fingers will kind of do whatever.
Nice.
I have a guitar. When you're back, Shannon, we should do guitar stream. All I can play is.
I always remember like Total Recall when he had to do like the thing, and that's what I always remember with my hands. Like when he had to kind of do the thing with his hands. on Mars. I'm sorry, Schwarzenegger was part of the conversation earlier, and now he's clearly on my mind.
That's okay. I was like, where's this going? But that's okay. But we should get started and not get too off in the weeds. This week, Tech was not our friend today. Yeah. What did you do, Brian?
Mercury's in retrograde.
Tech,
That's a thing people
Tech,
claim.
real world. Like, I had a fire alarm go off, so I apologize if I suddenly go silent because that means my fire alarm is going off again.
Well, it's not
The
yours.
building,
It's the one in your
not
building.
my apartment. The building, not mine. Yes.
I mean,
Let me.
But yes, this is Animal Crossing, where we learn to play D&D in Animal Crossing. I keep wanting to say Animal Talking. That is not correct. But the show happened because I was on Animal Talking. So I'm
It's a
going
lovely
to.
story.
It is a lovely story. And Gary, feel free to tell it if you would like, because we're starting with you, because I'm going in the order on my overlay so I can be the last one to talk. Gary, who are you? Who do you play? What do you do?
My name is Gary. I am a screenwriter and author. I play Merengi, the dark aquatic half-elf paladin here on Dungeon Crossing. And yeah, I'm also the creator and host of Animal Talking, the talk show that takes place inside Animal Crossing. And that's how Tanya and I met. And when I was interviewing her on the show, I talked about how I had never learned to play D&D and I always wanted to. And she offered to teach me. And the next thing you know, Adam and Shannon and Brian got involved and we put this together and we've been having a lot of fun doing it.
And everyone's still alive.
Barely.
Look, if Smoop survived his I'm gonna touch it anyway moment, you all should be okay.
Tanya, don't
For
you
all
think we've come a
moments.
long way? If you go back and look at that first episode, I think we've come a long way.
You have. I will freely admit you all have come a long way. No one has murdered any. Well, you did murder people. I take that back. You've not murdered each other.
Defense. We self-defense them to death.
Mhm. True.
Completely justified.
So Brian cannot be my defense lawyer should anything happen to me. But yes, you all have grown quite a bit as players, and I don't want to say I'm proud because I feel weird saying that about other adults. But you all have grown quite a bit as players.
I'll take it. Trust me. I
I know. I just feel weird when people say it to me. I'm like, thanks, sure. But yes, next up, speaking of Smoop, is Adam.
Oh, hi. I'm Adam. What were we doing? Were we
Who you
introducing
are?
ourselves?
Yes. Who are you? What do you do?
Talk
and who do
about
you
yourself.
play?
I take
Adam.
back
That
what I
should be
just said
very
about coming
that should be
along.
very difficult for you. Talk about yourself.
I am Adam. I play Smoop. I also have worked with Gary on Animal Talking, and I am a game developer that makes games you haven't heard of. Oh, also I stream now. That's the thing I do. Twitch.tv/Nickervision.
Yes. Next.
Real precise pronouncing that name. I'm just saying.
Yes. Very, very
Yeah,
precise.
it's always a tightrope, that
Oh
one.
God.
I mean, you made that your online name. That we can't help you there. Shannon, who are you? Who do you play and what do you
I'm-
do?
Shannon Woodward. I'm a human woman, and I'm an actor. And you might know me from The Last of Us 2 or Westworld or Raising Hope or other stuff where I start to get really young, and we don't like to mention any of that. I stream on Twitch at Shannon is Live, and I play Barb, who is a gnome barbarian, and she likes to rage.
I really like this idea that Shannon now introduces herself that way, even outside of this context. Hi, I'm Shannon. I'm a human woman.
I
just
always
love it.
have.
I
by the
love
way.
it. I love it.
I have always done that.
I think it's great. I love it.
Thanks.
Oh my God. Brian, who is showing off that he knows how to live long and prosper. Who are you? What do you do?
Hi, Brian, Urban Bohemian everywhere. I am playing Archon, the Tiefling Bard, who is just trying to make sure we, one, stay alive, and two, get paid. Otherwise, I am on Twitch as a variety streamer 3 days a week doing gaming, cooking, and I run my mouth on Twitter a lot.
As do we all, Brian. As do we all. And I'm your DM. I come up with the NPCs and try to make sure everyone survives from week to week. So far, we've done great. Speaking of week to week, what happened last time? Since we actually have not skipped a week, it should be easy for everyone.
Yeah, I
Are you
remember
asking us because you don't know, or you?
No, I'm asking you to recap for the people watching. I made notes this morning, sir.
I remember that it ended in a very climactic tune in next week kind of way, because we had finally we had brought Penny the Orcish lass with us and back to the Were Rat mine, and then we had gone back to their town, their abandoned town, and they had kind of tooled up with all they'd equipped themselves with weapons and stuff, and we had this little army, and we ended kind of dramatically looking up at this mountain where the dragon we think resides, and we were going to go get it.
Yes. Hopefully you will get the dragon will not get you. What else happened though? Because you did wind up having to tell Penny what you all did.
What
Did
we didn't exactly have a what had happened was moment, but so I mean, we tried to be very casual about it, and
Mhm.
Penny sadly, because you know how the rolls go, the dice dictated that Penny, essentially as an experienced adventurer, kind of saw through shit. Like, okay, you had to walk this way, you had to walk by them. Did you rumble? And yeah, we rumbled. We self-defense them. We self-defense them 10 times.
That's right. We self-defensed them to death.
Brian's building is on fire.
That's Brian's bullshit meter going off again.
I like we.
I almost got to do a spit
self-defense
take. Did you see? The timing was perfect.
Please don't choke. Please don't choke.
Oh,
Please don't choke.
would have been good.
Please don't choke. Don't choke.
Don't choke away. Please don't choke. Oh, man.
We haven't
No,
even gotten anywhere
You
yet.
act like you don't like it, but you're gonna miss me.
This is what makes the content so special.
There's gonna be so many gifts of this, Jesus.
Let's
Oh, and
ride. Let's
yeah.
ride.
Let's go.
And also, speaking of gifts, shout out to Artisy, who always makes amazing gifts of both Dungeon Crossing, Motherlands, and Rivals of Waterdeep. And I think they are in the chat. So hello.
Those gifts are always really good.
Yes, and I have apparently have more than one expression this week, hopefully. But yes, you all were staring up at the mountain. It was rather foreboding, and you've got some were-rats and Penny the Orcish murderer, apparently, not just a baker, with you. And I
Yes.
believe it was early in the day, so you were going to head off toward the trail. The mountain actually has a name. It is Icespire Hold.
Ice Spire? Is that all one word?
Yes, Icespire Hold.
Oh, I see it. There's a map.
Yes, you found a map. Will you take it? And people who know this adventure, don't yell at me about the distance. I know, just let it go. So from where you started and all of this, you've traveled about 30 miles, give or take. And as you are heading up the road, you encounter a frozen ogre.
As you do.
Yes, but as you make your way across the windblown foothills of the Sword Mountains, which is where Icespire Hold is, you happen upon a large prone creature frozen in ice. It's too big for the dragon probably to have carried off. I mean, it is an ogre. Ogres are not small. So, what would you all like to do with this frozen ogre?
Could we examine it to see if there's anything interesting on the body, or maybe learn some clues as to how he met his end?
Yes. Whoever would like to check, give me survival, and you have to beat a 15.
Oh, interesting.
Forgot to get my
Survival.
dice out.
I have a
Grab
plus-
no.
I have a plus
They're
one.
right here.
I'm going to take this
rolled
opportunity to
a
once again
16.
show off my very fancy. Is it going to focus?
If you cover your face, probably.
Oh, cover my face.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's not
The
working.
camera's not cooperating today.
I really need like a
Okay.
little tray to roll my dice.
I can make it glint. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful.
Oh, lovely.
Die.
So,
that.
Shannon, I'm sure if you would like to there are people that will send you dice trays if you.
Is it a D20 we're rolling?
Yes, it's always a
Okay.
D20 in D&D.
I got to get a dice tray. I want to get one of those cute ones where you can separate them into little compartments and stuff.
I will send you links, Gary.
Yes, please do. I'm suddenly going to be very easy to buy for at Christmas now.
Yes. It looks like Archon has survived, and Archon is fully engaged, but Brian, however, has a fire alarm going off in the building. He's safe, just so you all know. Just the fire alarm is being a fire alarm, so he's not ignoring us. But he has survived. Smoop,
Logging
Barb,
in. I'm logging in right now to D&D
I rolled a
Beyond.
16.
Damn it!
you
can't
barely
find my
made
account.
it.
Player question,
Yes.
DM.
Yes.
Why is survival what we're rolling here? I asked about checking a body. Why are we rolling survival?
Because, well, one, you're trying to see how the person died, so that's survival's the opposite. But
I didn't
also,
roll great.
oh no, what did you roll?
I thought it might be like
wait.
investigation or something.
No, I rolled a 4, but I don't know if I have any bonuses because I haven't been able to pull up my character sheet yet.
Tanya will be able to tell probably from our sheets.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold,
like I have a
please.
+1 survival, for example. I know that.
Hold, please. I
I'm
will
sorry.
tell you.
Someone in my chat says it's Archon's karma for burning the orc that I'm now having the building fire alarm going off, which, I mean, I respect that.
Yeah, it's like the telltale heart, Brian.
Oh, no.
Oh, Lord. Survival. And you have a +3 to survival, Barb.
I have a plus what?
+3.
Okay,
Oh, that's
so I have
nice.
7.
Oh, that okay. the
Still
die
didn't
roll.
make it, though.
All right.
So,
died.
no, you didn't die. You just
Also-
didn't make the check.
If you click,
I was like, that
if you
was
click
really
on the,
anticlimactic.
Gary, if you click on the word and not the die, if you click on the word on your character sheet on D&D Beyond, it will give you an example of the types of checks that skill can be used for.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Might ask you to make a wisdom, survival. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So, and I will.
Simon.
So I'll explain this. I had to also go to my notes.
Yeah.
So it's a wisdom check, but survival uses wisdom. So either way, you were going to use wisdom.
Yeah.
So basically, it's to follow tracks, hunt game, guide the group through frozen wastelands, and you're entering a frozen area, and identify signs for whatever reason that owlbears live nearby, predict the weather, avoid quicksand or other natural hazards.
That makes sense to me now.
Or also discern whether something is alive or dead, undead, and if something is dead, how it died.
In the spirit of the educational nature of the show, can I ask a couple of player questions?
Sure.
First of all, is it because I keep hearing both? Is it appropriate, Cypher, to refer to you as our DM or our GM?
In usually for D&D, people say DM. For Dungeon Master, ideally Dungeons and Dragons, you go through dungeons. For other games, also kind of like to be legally distinct, most people will say a game master because
Yeah, it's
not all
weird 'cause-
games have Dungeons or Dragons.
It's weird because even on this official Dungeons and Dragons page where I pulled that up, it refers to the GM, not the DM.
And some other
Interesting.
systems have legally distinct, like if you play Vampire, they specifically refer to the GM as a storyteller. So some other
Right.
systems like have other
Okay.
names for things.
Got it.
Correct.
I'm just trying to learn the jargon correctly. And then so as our DM in this case, how do you decide that 15 in this case is the number that we need to beat with our rolls?
In this case, it is no great mystery. That is what the adventure told me to do.
Okay, so that's just like pre-baked in.
Yes, some things
Okay.
are pre-baked in. Some things I decide if I'm doing a lot of improv, I'll go, okay, this is a tough decision. You've got to get a 14, 15, closer to 20.
Got it.
And as you all level, some things will get easier because you'll get more bonuses. Some things will be harder. Like if Archon, as a bard, decided he's feeling froggy and wants to go in toe-to-toe combat with somebody. Oh my god, I love it because Brian has his mic muted because of the
He looks like he's
Oh,
on the
no.
fighter select screen
I'm
of a
not
video
muted.
game.
I'm not muted. I'm just acting up.
Okay, well, you also had a very lovely morning of brunch and cocktails. So,
So much booze.
I hope
Okay,
Archon
all right.
lives.
Thank you for clearing that up. I'm gonna roll.
No worries.
I got a 10 plus 1, 11.
Okay, you did not make the check. Shannon or Barb did not make the check. Smoop and Archon, though, did make the check. So You are able to tell that this ogre was killed within the last 24 hours and that it was the dragon or something that can do an icy blast that killed it because this ogre is frozen solid.
Okay, ogre, not orc.
Ogre.
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 The fuck is an ogre doing out here?
But who knows?
That is also out loud plus internal.
I was like, did Archon say that or was that a Brian saying that?
That's a little bit of both. Wow.
So we already had some clues before that this was an ice type dragon.
Correct.
Right?
When you ran across the orc bodies before.
Yeah.
So if you basically want to remember what you encountered before, you know that this must be this dragon we're going to fight.
Right.
And then we remembered, and from the last game, from our last session, like we kind of did a general history about dragons to know that they have hordes and that they have certain types of damage, and that this one appears to be ice. Based on everything we found.
Because it's not winter where you are. You just keep finding frozen bodies.
Okay. That's not suspicious.
No one said dragons were subtle.
All right. Well, is that now that we've established that this ogre has been killed by a dragon, by this ice dragon, is there much left to do? Could we?
Well, you all could do here's the fun part. The body is encased in ice, so you would have to either chip away at the ice, and the were-rats could help you, or Penny could help you, our orcish slash, or you could leave it. But you do see that the ogre, and Brian's going to make a joke out of this, I know, but I'm literally taking this from the adventure. The orc has a very large sack.
What?
The orc has a very large sack.
I'm so sorry. It's hard for me to hear you. What was it?
Shannon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you broke up there for a second.
Did I really break up, or are you all just fucking with me?
I'm just doing it
I'm
So
like,
you're saying
because it's good. I just was doing it for Brian.
that the orc,
yes.
who is currently stiff,
Yeah.
has also
Yes.
a very large
Has
sack.
a large sack. Yeah. Stiff with a large sack is what we've learned so far, Brian.
All right. What's in the sack? Can we?
You have to chip away
We
at
have,
the
to,
ice.
we have to basically
Can I roll to check
if we
his sack?
You have to chip away at the
Shannon.
ice.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. So do I have to swing at his sack to get it open?
Oh no.
I mean,
that
it
how
sounds
I
like
chip
it sounds
away
like
at
we
it?
might have to warm him up a bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've got to get together.
Gary,
What's so funny?
I've got to get it together.
What?
together.
What is so funny?
Shannon,
I
I
feel like
love
we're
how
just trying to.
You can tell who's the actor here. Okay.
I don't get it. Tanya, should
yes.
I roll to swing at the sack to see how much ice I can chip away?
Yeah, so if you want to use your weapon, you can basically if you want to strike at the ice, it's just you're gonna hit it.
Yeah.
Because it's ice. It's not like it can dodge or anything. So just roll me damage on how much you chip away at the ice.
All right.
Adam, are you
Brian, do you want to
okay?
ask a question?
11.
Why's your
Yeah,
hand up?
people were
Yes.
redeeming warm up on mine.
It's not like a. It's related but not related.
Okay.
So the bodies that we found when we were on the way to the mine, the frozen bodies, they were just frozen. Were they also encased in ice, or were they just like apparently frozen solid?
They were frozen, but they were not encased in ice. By the time you came across those bodies, what little ice was on them was kind of like starting to melt away. Like they were dead. They were like kind of
Okay.
flash frozen. But
Got it.
this ogre normally, if it wasn't encased in ice, the animals, and it had been longer, animals probably would have found the ogre, but it's been less than a day, and the ogre was too big for the dragon to feasibly carry away.
And out of character question for in-world data, how big is an ogre? Like how tall? Like
I will
basically,
tell
are we
you.
looking at something like very tall, or
They are large giants.
Got it. Oh, shit.
Yes. And
oh shit?
I was gonna give you something about the dragon, but that would be a spoiler for fighting it. So I'm not. Basically, this ogre was too big for the dragon you were hunting to have carried off.
Okay.
Okay. So we've come up across a large humanoid being completely encased in ice.
And ogres are so today's lesson about D&D creatures and monsters. Ogres are as lazy of mind as they are strong of body. We will change that when we play D&D next
Yeah.
time. They live by raiding, scavenging, and killing for food and pleasure. The average adult specimen stands between 9 and 10 feet tall and weighs
shit.
close to 1,000 pounds.
Oh shit!
So
Does it say anything about the size of their sacks?
Gary.
the sack is not anatomical.
Yeah, fair enough. But I
You
mean,
know,
that-
that wasn't actually specified by the GM. I'm just going to say.
So Shannon, Barb, how much of the ice did you chip away? What did you get on
I
damage?
rolled an 11. Unless do I have any kind of damage bonus?
You used your maul and you rolled 2d6 plus 2.
Oh, I rolled an 11. So do I roll it twice? Or I roll d6.
So your damage using the maul, you roll 2d6 and add 2.
Okay, which one is the d6? There's a regular dice, huh?
Are you using regular dice?
Well, I have all of them right here. I'm just.
So,
is it the little square?
It's a
one?
square, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Pulling out my. Oh, here. This one's bigger. Here we go. 2.
Are you trying to
Well,
bust
it
ice
fell.
off the sack still?
Yeah.
That'll
I have a
work.
2
She's raging on
and
this
a
sack.
5 plus 2, so 7, 9.
Yeah, so you crack the ice. And you're hitting it with the maul. You're a very strong barbarian. So you do crack the ice and it starts to chip away. Like it's basically like when you hit something in a movie and it cracks and then just kind of shatters. And it is like during the day, there's sun out helping. So Barb has retrieved the sack.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Barb.
The
what's
sack
in
is
the
mine.
What?
Look at this, I can
Smoot?
post it.
Look in the sack.
Does that mean we can now empty the sack and see what's in there?
Yes, I'm going to tell you what is in the sack. You all can divvy
You're
this
right.
up as you like. So Barb, our
Yeah.
barbarian, you have found 3 potions of healing along with worthless items, which are a rusty dwarven helm, 2 halves of a splintered wooden shield, a tumbleweed, a crumpled up cowboy hat, and a sackcloth doll in desperate need of restitch it.
Can I put on the hat, please?
Sure.
I mean, I have okay.
If I
We'll
found a
be the
cowboy
judge of
hat-
what's worthless.
All right.
Listen, the Chaos Cowboys ride at dawn.
Oh, I mean, look, y'all looking for that Old Town Road? I ain't saying shit. Okay.
I wanna take my horse.
To the old town road.
Ride till I can't
Shannon, is there a
Oh.
cowboy? There's all kinds of cowboy hats in your chat right now. Is there like a cowboy hat meme in your channel?
Yeah, there's a whole faction of the Only Shans that call themselves the Chaos Cowboys.
Oh,
I
well, there you go.
I love that random frozen orc sack has a cowboy hat. That's amazing.
And I was like, can I please put the hat on?
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can
in
see-
character, can I
Cypher
ask a
walked right into
question?
that one without even knowing.
I didn't
All
know
right.
that was going to happen.
That's amazing.
It's destiny.
I need to ask an in character question.
Sure.
Barb,
Yeah.
are you gonna keep that tumbleweed or is it to take?
Do you want it? Yeah, you can have it.
Thank you.
I-
I put the tumbleweed in my sack or my my I don't know. How are we carrying things? I don't want to say sack anymore.
So just stop saying it. It's a choice you can make.
It's a
Stop
pouch.
saying the word. Stop.
I'm gonna add it to my notes here that I have a tumbleweed.
I remember Don John Raskin wore a cowboy type hat. There's no chance that this is his hat, is there? Because he's gone missing. Okay, this is just
No.
another.
He
cowboy
was
hat.
he
Okay.
was in the mine. He was back to the mine. That is not his hat.
I'm having a hard time imagining that basically they just ganged up and like ran a game on DJR, but okay.
Look, they said fuck them humans.
Okay.
Sweet Potato Gaming, that's a good question I'm not going to ask.
Is there anything more to be gained from this ogre's bag, or should we continue on?
Archon has like just in general. Did Penny give us any indication that she has faced a dragon, or was she also like, why the fuck did everybody drop out to go face a dragon? Because I'm wondering if anybody else has seen this. Like, is this what we can expect? Can we expect some like block of ice attack crap from a dragon? Because all the second thoughts.
She has heard the dragon. She has not faced it.
So many second thoughts.
She has heard stories, and she has seen other stuff, but she herself has not faced a dragon.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, shall we? Is there anything else for us to look at on this ogre?
No, there is not anything else on the ogre. So, unless you want to investigate around it, but you're just going to find chips of ice and blood from the fight with the dragon.
We don't
It's a
have to
no for
bury
me,
this
dog.
bloody ogre, do we? Can we just leave it?
No, you're not going to run into friendly ogres, shall we say.
Okay. Yeah, we can just leave this thing to rot in the sun.
Yeah. So, is there anything you want to do before you move on? The were-rats and our orcish lass are just kind of like looking at you all like you're going to desecrate this poor body, but okay, whatever. We have things to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should continue
You
on.
know, I don't need to be judged for our hobo-ness right now.
You said hobo. I didn't say a word.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got some healing potions out of it. I think it was worthwhile.
It was. All right.
Merengue,
Yes, Smoop.
you see the sweet tumbleweed I got?
Yeah, the funny thing is, as soon as Tanya started talking about worthless items, I was like, Smoop's going to want one of these. I don't even know what it is, but he's going to want one of these worthless items. And I was right. The tumbleweed.
He's just waiting. He is just waiting for dramatic effect. He's going to do a weird whistle and roll the tumbleweed off like, I got you. I know.
I've
I
never
know
seen
it's
a
coming.
tumbleweed.
You've never seen a tumbleweed?
That's
No, we
very
don't have
possible.
tumbleweeds around these parts.
He lives in Canada.
So do me a favor, Google a tumbleweed while I'm talking.
Oh, like I've
There's-
seen
there's-
the videos.
There's
They're
a tumbleweed-
insane.
There's a tumbleweed emote in my chat with my face on it.
Is it really?
I am a little afraid of the
They've been
Chaos
spamming it.
Cowboys. I am a
What is
little
that
like
for?
this is.
There.
Someone in Shannon's chat said this. They're gonna send me a tumbleweed.
Y'all go
Can't
with
wait.
Go
I
with
can't wait for the
Andraste.
Postal Service to deal with that. Okay.
Right, shall we move
Yeah,
on?
we're
Yes.
done. We're done chipping away
Okay.
and looting.
Let's
looting the
let's
orc.
put this ogre in the rear
Ogre.
view and continue on up the
Ogre.
mountain.
You all need Andraste, that's all I'm gonna say. So as you approach Icespire Hold, this is what you see. Clouds partly obscure a stone fortress situated atop an icy spur of jagged, snow-covered mountain that you recognize as Icespire Peak, a landmark so enormous as to be visible from Phandalin on a clear day. The mountain dwarfs the fortress, which consists of two separate structures joined together by a stone bridge. A narrow winding path corkscrews up the mountainside to the smaller of the two structures and appears to be the only safe way to reach it by land. It's an unwelcome path, but not as unwelcome as the cold wind that is starting to buffet you.
I'm looking at a map of Icespire
Oh, I should
Hold
probably.
right now.
Is there a good map for us to look up?
Am I looking at the one I'm seeing here, Tanya? It's like it's two separate structures and with a kind of a walkway between them, a big one and a small one, like a gatehouse, and then there's like a main fortress.
I'm putting a link in the chat.
Can you put it in our Zoom call too?
Oh, that's what I meant. Sorry, the Zoom chat.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
I found Icespire Hold.
Mm,
Is that correct?
yes.
Okay. I got the one with the room numbers on it. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you
the-
looking at the one are you looking at the one where the walkway between the two structures is H7?
I
Yeah,
am
that's what I
not
have.
sure what you two are looking at, so I'm gonna Google that.
I just dropped it in my Twitch chat if you want to look at it.
I will also throw it in. I'll throw it in the Zoom.
Yeah, because if I have too many things open, my computer's like, I don't like you.
I understand.
Let me look here.
I spire holds.
Everybody
Can I
can
put
see
links in
it.
your chat, Tanya?
What? Oh, I got it. That is not a
There you
D&D
go.
Beyond map, so I'm not sure if
Oh.
that's... Oh, no,
Okay.
that is it. Okay. You are correct. Although this looks
Font
like
is, the font is correct.
the
I mean,
font
it looks
is correct.
legit.
Okay, it's fine. It just wasn't a... It was not a... It was not the right link. But anyway... All right, so H1 is the map or the road that you're going to walk up.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. Okay.
Yes, H1 is
Oh yeah, so we
the-
kind of did this like spiral. It's like a spiral that takes us around into it, right?
Yes.
Got it.
So,
As far as we know, we're heading toward a mountain where we know the dragon seems to have its hangout. And
Is
it's
this
just
at the top of the mountain, or is this like halfway up or something? Where is how
that
is this?
so what you pulled the map of Gary is the top of the mountain.
Okay. All right. So does that mean that the dragon's going to be up here somewhere?
Find
I
out.
guess we'll find. Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
No.
All right.
Where exactly
Gary's
are we on
already
this
ready
map?
to give this place bad Yelp
I'm ready to
reviews.
kill
He's
a
like, I don't
dragon.
know, dragon. No dragon,
So
1 star.
you were at the foot of the mountain where you see the H1 path starting.
Mm-hmm.
And in the interest of not murdering all the players, I'm not going to force you to fight stuff on the way up to the spire. But as you get about a third of the way up, you hear the roar of a dragon. And if you look up and kind of to the left, you'll see a young white dragon nesting on top of this fortress.
Nesting?
Yeah, it's just chilling on top of the fortress. It's a young white dragon, though, not a fully grown dragon.
Oh,
Young
good. A
D.
baby, like
I was
a
about to say.
training wheels dragon for us to kill.
Maybe.
Is that the dragon or it's one of dragon?
It's still
It's-
bigger than us.
It's the dragon you're seeing.
I mean, nesting suggests baby dragons, other dragons.
Please,
I don't know.
please don't visualize bigger dragons at this point.
I don't know. I'm just trying to plan for all eventualities.
Guys,
Yes.
there's the dragon.
But also, I'm not going to let you metagame the adventure.
Y'all see that? There's something.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it just, can we just see it? Is it making any noise?
It is trumpeting. It sees small movement, but because of the way the path is, there's no feasible way for it to kind of it's not going to swoop down and attack you yet, because the way that you're coming up, it's too narrow of a roadway pathway for it to feasibly get down there and attack you and not basically like crash into trees and mountain.
All right.
So,
So let's carry
Okay.
on then.
Yeah. So it can't come to
Yeah.
us. So we'll go to it, I guess.
yes.
Allons-y.
And
All
about
right,
half.
let's continue on up the road.
Yes, and about halfway up the path, Penny actually bursts past you when she spots a few orcs. Archon, give me a survival check.
Oh crap! Let me just click it. Don't you slow down on me now, Chrome.
Chrome was like, mm-mm.
Yeah, Chrome is like, wait, hold up.
Oh, Snippy. Right. Oh, look at
Oh,
this.
God.
Ryan's
It's a
getting janky.
It's a 7.
From where you are, you can't tell if the orcs are alive or dead. You just felt as Penny rushed past all of you to the orcs that you have now encountered on this rocky road.
Okay. I guess we better follow her and see what's up.
Yes, so you all can get within a few feet, and actually, you can hear her talking. So the orc that she has found, at least the one she's kind of holding in her lap, is still alive.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Is she speaking or is she speaking common, orcish, what?
She's speaking orc, but you figure if she's talking, the person You can see now as you get closer, the person is responding. So they look a little blue. Clearly they've been out in the cold for a bit, and they're injured, but they're not near death, from what you all at least visually can tell.
Okay.
When you said that she was holding an orc in her lap, I'm trying to figure out what that.
So kind of like how she was holding her cousin's body, like when you see people in movies go no, and they like fall to their knees and pull whoever it is like in their arms.
Okay, so this other orc is so it's either injured or dead or something.
No, just injured, not dead.
Okay. Should we talk to Penny and see what's going on and ask her what she thinks is happening here?
Sure. Who would like to approach Penny?
I'll approach Penny.
I was going to say Barb. Definitely Barb.
Approaching Penny.
I like that.
Don't mind me, just slowly approaching.
It's method. I love it.
Are you... Oh, go ahead.
What are we waiting on?
Are you talking?
To say something?
I said, are you okay?
Oh,
okay.
We didn't hear you. So
yeah.
Weird.
Yes, I didn't hear you. We're like,
Doom.
I didn't know if she was miming that or not.
and you're asking that to Penny or the orc that she's holding?
Both. Not really sure what's going on.
Penny looks up, is like, no, he's not okay. This is the mayor.
Wait, we have a healing potion.
Ooh.
That would help. That would help.
Here.
And she gives that to him. I'm going to roll and see how much health the mayor gets back. And from what you can see, the mayor has like a gash in his side from probably the dragon or something along the way. The mayor gets 8 points of health back, and I wrote the mayor, so that's enough. He's feeling better. He opens his eyes and looks at you, Barb, and looks at the rest of you. Did you find our note?
Did we find the note?
I think we did. Did we?
We found the ledger, but we couldn't necessarily interpret it. Penny was the help. Sorry, this is half chronicle out of character. Like we found the ledger, but we couldn't really identify what was going on in the ledger. We just know that everybody beat it.
I remember finding something, and I think it had been written in a hurry. Like they were getting out of town in a hurry. That's what I may be misremembering, but that is what I remember.
No, you are remembering correctly. Basically, that was just like, oh, hey, everyone has to go because they wanted to go find the boys, the young men, the young orcish men that decided they were going to try to hunt the dragon, even though that wasn't probably a good idea because they were not equipped for hunting dragons. So, and Penny is just like, I saw your notes in your office. Did you find them before it was too late? And he nods his head yes, but he's like, but the dragon's keeping them.
Ooh.
Not sure why. We tried to get them out, and the dragon caught a few of us, got me in the side, but that potion. And he like takes a moment because the potion's like kind of kicking in. He's like, "Oh, I forgot how healing potions feel. That's weird." Yeah, he's like, "Oh, that's weird. That's weird." But I'm feeling better. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. But yeah, the dragon's keeping them for some reason. Maybe when it's too cold to hunt, I don't know, but we've got to get them out of there. And then the mayor finally notices the were-rats that are with you. And he like starts and he's just like, wait, why are they here? And if anybody wants to explain to the mayor or Penny can, although it's weird for me to keep talking to myself either way.
We came to try to fight the dragon, and we needed some help, and there was nobody else but the were-rats, and so we're kind of all together to just kind of deal with this problem before anybody else does any more infighting or whatever was happening. there.
Yeah, we figured the dragon was the biggest enemy of everyone here.
Yeah. Okay. As long as they're not here to kill me, I don't care.
So the dragon has orc hostages in its lair, essentially.
Yeah, it's a strange setup. It's got a cave and there's like this rock shelf. It's got them kind of hemmed in at, and one's like in a weird cage. I don't even know how the dragon knows how to use a lock, but it is what it is. One of our young men is no longer with us. The rest, every time they try to leave, the dragon seems to wake up and herds them back in.
Do you feel well enough to come with us and try and liberate your brethren here, or are we going to have to leave you behind? Because we're going to go get this dragon, I think.
Yeah, I'm not staying out here because even with the healing potion, the code will get me soon. I'm coming with you in either way, whether I go down fighting or I help you get them out. I'm going with you.
Sounds good to me. Take every able body we can get.
And
Absolutely.
So Penny helps him up to his feet, and he's kind of holding his side. He's wincing a little bit, but you notice that like the gash is kind of healing up, and he looks a little pale for an orc, but he straightens up. He's like, all right, what? He had blood loss. It's cold. I like how Brian says that and then just sips. I wasn't trying to do. He will pass the orcish brown paper bag test.
I was like, are we doing? I don't
No.
I'm so confused what you guys are even referencing.
It's okay. We'll explain later, Adam.
Don't worry about it. We'll explain later.
We'll explain later. So you now have
One of those.
You now have acquired the mayor of the town, the self-appointed mayor. So you have the mayor, Penny, and what did we say? 25, 30 were-rats? I forgot.
Yeah, it was a good chunk of them. Yeah.
I can't remember the exact number, but it was a
We'll say
a good
30.
number.
We'll say 30.
Sounds good. I like it. 30 were-rats.
So 30 were-rats. The Order of the
What do
Sunfish.
you call a group of were-rats? Is it like a gaggle of were-rats? A splendiferousness of were-rats?
Where rats? They're orcs. Whatever.
I don't know. Oh, Brian. Dagnabbit.
I will put a Young Frankenstein reference into literally anything. So come on.
Wow. We can't take you anywhere.
Nope.
So you gather up the mayor, and he's still got his stuff with him. He hasn't lost equipment, so he's doing well, and as well as he can be, having run from a dragon. And the were-rats are looking at him suspiciously, but they kind of look at you. They look at Penny, and they figure, okay, no fighting's happening. Nobody's pulling out the Hatfield McCoy thing. I guess the dragon's still our common enemy. The chief of the were-rats kind of convenes with Penny to make sure all is still cool, and it is.
I'm telling you, this whole dragon thing is going to wind up bringing these ancestral enemies together. It's going to have a happy ending.
It will be a lovely Hollywood moment, assuming everyone survives.
He's already writing this.
I'm not averse to a little Hollywood schmaltz at the end. The real treasure was the friends we made along the way and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's so sweet. All right.
It works.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
So let me go back to the map. All right, so you are moving up. You're not really slowed down by the mayor. As you walk, you see he's kind of coming back to himself. He's standing a little taller. He's kind of arm in arm with Penny, and they're trying to figure out kind of an attack. So you keep going until you get to this part with rocks on the map that will lead you under H7 and around to H2.
Okay.
It's kind of difficult terrain, but I'm not going to roll a dex check for 30 were-rats. That's just tedious. But it slows you down a little bit. Because otherwise, if you have to make dex checks to make sure you get over uneven terrain, it's just opening the door to failure before you even find the dragon. After a bit of a delay, You finally make it around to H2, which is the main entrance. The gatehouse is H4, and that's where people are usually looking out, but it's weirdly quiet. The dragon seems to have scared everyone off.
So we're outside the main door to H2.
You are.
Is the door going to just open? Can we jiggle the knob and see what happens?
It absolutely will not just open because there were still mercenaries that were holding this fortress.
Okay.
And there still could be mercenaries. And, well, you're just at the front door. Let's see what happens. So, out of character, I will remind you that some of you do have that mystery key.
Yeah. I
Or
was
you
gonna
could
bring
try
that
to
up.
lockpick.
Yeah, could I try my mystery key?
Sure.
It's pretty low percentage, right? Like 1 in 20 or something to open a door.
It has a 5% chance to open a door. But
Should I
any door.
roll?
Yes, let me see. Let me look at your character sheet and see what to roll. Give me a dexterity check.
Okay, let's see. And my dexterity is okay. I got a 15,
Excellent. Remember, you have a -1,
so 14.
and you have advantage on dex against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. So, but there's no effect on the door that you know of. So I'm going to roll, and depending on what I roll, will determine whether or not your key works. It's a opposed dex check, and
That's
Barb.
good. That's bad. That's good. That's bad.
And Barb, your key actually works.
Wow.
The dice are not in my favor today.
Bob
They
with the
do
Get
not
first
like me.
roll. Look at that. Well
Live long
done.
and prosper. Deuces. Vulcan deuces, yo.
Oh my god!
Vulcan deuces.
Oh my god!
Vulcan deuces.
That so has to be a
We
gift,
logically
please.
out.
Oh my god! Someone.
Brian
please.
is always such good value. I love it.
Brian, I really hope someone makes a gif out of that moment, please.
Oh, it's like it's already done.
I feel like it's already there.
It's a gif.
All right. So Barb, you hear the click, and the door swings open. And as the door swings open, the key is gone. Because remember, you only get one use of it. So that magical item is no longer in your inventory. Feel free to delete it or note that you used it to get into this fortress. And you get in. Those things right next to H2 look to be stables. There's no horses or any kind of creatures you can ride in there. Are you all advancing carefully, or are you just kind of running roughshod with your group of were-rats and the 2 orcs?
So we're
Very
now in
carefully.
H2, which is that stable, because you can see the little dividers between the stable parts,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but there's nothing in there. There's nothing you could. There are no pack animals or anything there.
Okay.
So far, the fortress is eerily quiet and empty.
Okay. Should we just continue on?
Yes, but I'm asking, are you moving carefully, or is the group just kind of, we're going?
I think careful seems like a
Yeah, with
wiser
care.
strategy, wiser
With
approach.
care. With
Yeah.
care.
I mean, we know there's a dragon here, right? So
You know there's a dragon, but it's way. You have to get in the fortress and all the way up to the top.
Personally, I've never been more careful than I'm being right now.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And that's a barbarian. That's a barbarian saying that
yeah,
shit.
got the careful barbarian.
I just want to say I have a yellow and a violet potion in my pockets,
Okay.
and I was feeling
no.
somewhat parched and
Oh, no.
considering maybe drinking one because I don't have any other
No.
beverages.
No.
The
All
worst
right.
part is Smoop is just doing Smoop. None of us could be like, whatever. Okay.
So Smoop,
Um,
roll me a
I found the
Constitution
ice
check.
dragon.
Okay, I would like to drink
Pooch.
the yellow potion.
All right,
It's a
so
pooch.
hello.
What is it? Constitution.
Yes, roll me a Constitution check, please.
Okay, good thing I have a -1.
You made this choice.
That is a 3.
This is gonna work out great.
I'm gonna take that off of my list here because I no longer have the yellow potion because I drank it.
Yeah, there's a lot you don't have right now.
What
Smoop.
did it do?
So as Smoop drinks this potion,
Which one did he drink? The yellow or the purple?
the
Yellow.
yellow,
Okay.
and he didn't see what it was. He just drank it. Because
Yeah,
remember,
it's very,
you
very smooth.
all didn't
We-
check all these potions.
We could have tried. We had the ability to at least try to identify some of them.
Oh, I see.
and you
And
all
we-
are
we didn't
adventurers.
bother.
nah,
You
I
all are
drank it.
adventurers. So it would stand to reason that you wouldn't be out here with no canteen, nothing. But Smoop is being Smoop.
Yeah.
And with only a 3.
I love it.
I feel like this is going to come back and bite him.
I was going to bite him right now. So you all hear a
Oh
terrible.
my God, Gary's ready.
Gary, what the
Gary,
fuck is wrong
Gary's
with
ready
you?
for some comeuppance for
Look,
Smoop
when
right
like, if
now.
bad things
Damn.
happen to Smoop because of circumstance or whatever, that I feel bad for him. But when he brings it on himself, then you know,
Daisy.
let the chips fall where they may.
Yes. So you hear a terrible gagging and choking noise from behind you. And the Order of the Sunfish, the rest of you, turn to see Schmoop clutching at his throat and turning a terrible, sickly yellow-green. And he collapses to the ground.
Is this just a
Do
bit?
it.
Is this just a
He's
bit?
gone.
Is he
Yeah,
just
that's-
is he just wanting some attention right
Smoop's
now?
done.
Smoop, is
Smoop
he-
has left the party.
No,
Smoop is no longer in
Archon
the
is
chat.
literally like no one's talked to Smoop in like 30 minutes. So is he just wanting some attention right now? Is he's just doing this? Archon literally is like he is just acting out. Don't worry about it. He'll be fine in a minute.
Yeah, he's doing it for attention.
Are you all just going to ignore Smoops?
Yeah.
No, I mean we're
I
paying
mean,
attention
for
to
like
it.
for I will say for like 30 seconds, Archon is literally like this is a Smoop bit. If it continues, then there might be some concern.
Oh, it's going to continue because with a 3.
Oh goddamn.
Be
Oh,
glad he
yeah.
didn't get a 1.
I don't know,
Okay.
Archon. Should we help him or should we just see if he comes around by himself?
I guess this might be real. Whatever.
So Smoop,
Archon is just rubbing his brows beyond his horns. He's like,
Spoop's here.
So Smoop, you are in a world of hurt. It feels like you may have swallowed. Not that I hope Smoop doesn't know what this feels like, but like he gargled pickle juice and glass and swallowed it,
Oh my god.
along with a bit of sulfur as a chaser.
Jesus.
It
Wow.
hurts. It burns.
is it- Like, is it possible for me to do an action while I'm choking?
It would be very difficult, but you could try.
Okay, because I do have a potential thing. Like, it's so my throat is like burning. So, what's the first thing you do when your throat is burning? You usually reach for something to drink. What
But
do
you
I
don't
want to
have
drink?
anything to
no,
drink.
don't you dare.
No, are you going to drink the
No,
purple one
no,
now?
Don't you dare. Oh no.
So, Adam, I'm going to say this as your DM
Yeah.
and as someone who does not want to basically have to sit here and watch you look very sad for another hour and a half if Smoop dies. I suggest that if you're going to do what I think you're about to do, you rethink that. Unless you are totally going all in character and you're desperate and that's all your hand lays on. But there are, as you've seen throughout this whole 9 weeks,
Consequences.
consequences.
You might end up
Um,
not being able to fight this dragon if this thing completely incapacitates you.
Oh,
Well,
he's
yeah.
right
Nancy,
now
I'm a
he's
little-
incapacitated.
I'm a little worried. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
I mean, is
Archon
it
is no
possible
one was
that the
helping
purple
me?
potion is the antidote to the yellow potion?
Archon is definitely nudging Merengue. Like if you got I'm trying to remember if we've ever actually seen Merengue use his. I know he's fallen, so I don't know if he actually has the connection with his god to heal. But I'm like,
I have plus four. I have
you-
plus 4 medicine.
If you got-
and
if you got- if you
we
got
did recover more than one
Oh.
healing potion from the
Oh.
ice orc
How
sack.
many healing potions?
My
are in
bad.
the
Okay.
sack?
You have 2 left.
My bad.
Can
Okay.
any of you heal?
No,
We also don't know what this violet potion does, though.
I've
you're in
warned.
no. You are in no.
You know what?
Adam,
No, let this be a learned lesson.
take the hint.
Oh no.
No. You all are all adults. So, Adam, if you choose to do this, you will be rolling at an extreme disadvantage if you decide to drink that purple potion.
Uh-huh.
So go ahead.
But
What is it?
okay,
Should accept the
now
healing
just to
potion,
be
Adam.
clear on the rules, let's say I did roll it. If I got like a really good roll, would something good happen, or would I just
Maybe.
not die?
Well,
Well,
the
that
way
would be
is
something
that
good.
if you remember the way when we found that crate and we were kind of having fun that day, like Tanya just kind of randomly rolled what the potions would be. So no clue.
We have no idea.
Except the
None.
healing potion. I feel like
Yeah,
that's
like we
that's,
distinctly found
Merengue
those
is saying
later.
to Smoop right now, Smoop, seriously, the purple potion is probably only going to make you worse. We have a potion that which potion do you want to take? The potion that you have no idea what it does, it could make you worse, or the one that will definitely make you feel better?
No, you don't want to ask Smoop that question.
Smoop, I don't think Smoop can even answer right now. Okay.
That's true.
I
Here's
feel
the thing. If Smoop's incapacitated, can't we just force...
incapacitated?
He doesn't
Yeah,
have any agency in what he takes next because he's incapacitated, right? We have to decide for him.
I'll take the potion that Merengue's telling me to take because I respect
I don't think you even
Merengue,
have that choice. I think you are like...
and I love Merengue.
Merengue, you get to live your dream. You get to basically force a potion down Smoop's throat.
Bob, could you administer the one of the other healing potions to Smoop, please?
Yep, I'm gonna give it to Smoop.
Thank you.
Smoop, gonna give it to you.
So we just blew a perfectly good healing potion on this because Smoop decided to touch the exposed wire again.
The thing is that happens.
No, I took a gamble that I was going to get some sort of a drink that maybe it turned me into a dragon. I don't know. Maybe I could. I don't know what potions do, right?
Okay,
Well,
just
you
feel
do
like
now.
I think we need
Yes.
to workshop. We need to round table and workshop this stuff ahead of time.
Yeah.
You don't just be drinking random shit. And this is coming from me.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and give him the potion now so we can move on.
Yes.
Just because you give him the potion doesn't mean it's going to work.
I
We
know,
can
but
hope.
let's just go ahead and get some kind of resolution out of whatever the hell is happening right now.
So I
Yeah,
have an
I
out of
quite
character
agree.
question.
Yes.
If we have a healing potion, does any character's skill assist in the effectiveness of that potion, or are we basically
Yeah.
saying a healing potion has its own stats / sheet? It does what it does. None of us can really
Yeah.
imbue anything upon that.
Because I have like +4 medicine. Would that be helpful?
So I'm
here?
curious. I'm curious if a healing potion is just a healing potion, because I don't know. Also,
Hmm.
GM discretion as in everything.
So we will discuss this at the end if we have time.
Fun.
So normally I'm double checking a potion info. Okay. It's 2d4 plus 2.
That quote, you just don't drink random shit, and that's coming from me.
So it looks like, and again, pre-DM decision, that if you drink a healing potion, it just gives you 2d4 plus 2 HP back.
Got it. Cool.
But Merengue, are you still enough in touch with your deity to actually heal? Because remember, you fell out of favor with your deity because you're a fallen paladin.
Well, wait. Am I?
That was the
does
Archon
my
nudge,
healing
like-
ability come from science or from faith? What are we? Is
You're a
it let's lay on
paladin.
hands?
Wow.
I'm a
Are we
paladin, but I
really
have
gonna do
+4
that?
medicine, which makes it sound like that's a scientific thing rather than like a holy thing, like a magical thing.
Your medicine would. I mean, I would assume your medicine would simply be like learning, but as a paladin, as a paladin who basically has not lost his faith, you'd have a connection with your deity to bestow upon you abilities to heal people. As a paladin who has lost his faith, I don't know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I could possibly.
Like-
Yeah, I mean, I could make him worse. I haven't lost my faith.
Your
I mean,
deity,
I kind of
your
have.
deity might
but-
be like new number. Who dis?
but what a perfect opportunity for Merengue to reconnect with his faith if he tries to heal Smoop and it works.
So, so I'm going to roll 2d4 to see how much HP he gets back. And Merengue, if you would like, I will give you an opportunity to try to heal Smoop.
Sure. What would I roll for that?
A D. So you're level 4. Are you
Level
doing lay
5.
on hand? Level 5. Are you doing? Actually, let me just open your character sheet and double check, because we started at level 5. So I have forgotten how low level healing works. Lauren, if you're in the chat, oh, you are in the chat. Can you actually give me a hand? Merengue, I don't see healing on your character sheet. Do you have healing?
Where would that be?
It will be under your spells.
Oh, let me see.
And you do not have. You don't.
No, I just have a bunch of really awful ones. Things like hellish rebuke and
you can inflict wounds.
I'm not
and
going
you
to do
can-
that. I mean, to Smoop right now. I want to help him.
Let me look at your spell sheet. So, just so people watching, so to Gary's question, if he is a paladin who's kind of iffy on faith, would his +4 still apply if he tries to lay hands on Smoop? We're going to prepare Cure Wounds, so you have it, because you have 3 you only have 3 of 5 slots prepared.
I'm sorry because I lost track. Where does the healing potion come into this? Is that also part of the treatment here?
Yes, and I'm going to roll the dice in a minute. I'm just looking at
Okay.
your spells really quick.
Roll the dice.
Okay, so Oberlorin, who works for D&D Beyond, is in the chat, and I just wanted to double check.
Oh, cool.
So technically your abilities still work, but as always, it's up to the DM. So I'm just double checking because you don't have all your spells prepared, sir. So I'm going to help you out here.
I thought I did all this stuff at the when the first
You
started.
leveled, so you got more spell slots.
Oh, okay.
So you now have Cure Wounds.
I have a thing that says manage spells.
Yes, and I'm looking at that for you right now. And I'm also trying to see what else you have. And
Okay, I see that you've added cure wounds.
yes.
I was
Ooh,
really,
and I'm
I
going
was
to roll
really
a D8.
hoping.
That's something new. Let me get my
I was
D8.
really hoping for like Gary having to improv like a beseechment to his deity to be like, look, I'm just trying to like hail this fool. Can you like hit me up with some like something?
I'm
Okay.
excited. I'm going to get to roll a different kind of die. This is my this is my D8.
So if you are going to roll that at second level, you actually roll 2d8. And I'm going to see how much the healing potion has helped first. The Smoop doesn't have a lot of HP. So he only got 4 back from my rolls. So if you would like to do Cure Wounds at second level, click on the 2d8 plus 3 and see what you roll.
It's on my screen. It says 1d8 plus 3.
Look down where it's second level spells. Scroll down a bit.
Okay. Sorry, my mistake.
No, it's fine. It listed on both levels, so you can decide
Okay.
what level to cast at.
All right. Can I roll my actual d8 here? Would I just roll it twice?
Yeah, unless you have 2 of them. Yeah, just roll it twice.
Because I want to use my other fancy die. Here we go. First one's a 3
Okay.
and a 4. So what's that? 11? No,
So
10.
7, 10, and then you said you have a plus 4 on what, healing? Medicine?
On medicine.
So I will be nice, and at DM discretion, you have healed for 15 points.
Yay.
But I want you
Sounds
to
good.
RP out Smoop's foolishness and healing him so you can reconnect with your humanity.
All
Or
right.
your whatever you are.
Smoop, you've been very foolish. I don't know if you can hear me right now as you froth at the mouth and flail spasmodically on the floor. But I want you to know that we're all here for. If you can hear me, I want you to know that I'm going to try to make you better. I'm going to place my hands on you. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm just trying to help you out here. I'm going to give you a healing potion. I'm going to lay my hands on you, and I'm going to try to reconnect with my forsaken fish gods in an attempt to heal you. and this will both, and the success or failure of this will both decide the extent of your role in the oncoming adventure, and indeed your own life, and also how much I still believe or am capable of believing again in my gods. So I will I place my hands on Smoop, and I say, "Oh mighty fish gods, please work through me." Brian, this is very serious.
No.
Archon, please. I require full.
Did you have to
Oh
say
my
fish?
Please show some
did you have
respect
to
for
say
my
fish and
for
not
my fish
aquatic?
religion.
Like you're
Fish gods.
Oh mighty
Okay.
fish gods, who come from the depths of the ocean, and from whom we derive all life and succor. Please work your mysterious fish-like ways through me and heal my foolish friend. I know he doesn't look like much. I know he might not seem like he's worth saving. And in fact, you're right. But just do me this one favor, mighty fish gods. If not for him, then for me.
Turn this
Please.
spell into shit talking me.
I gotta get something out of this. You've held up the whole adventure, Smooth. I gotta get something out of this by ragging on you. Please now let your fishy powers flow through me and into the body of my foolish friend here, and show me that there's still a reason to believe in the mighty fish gods that I forsook so long ago. Over to you, fish gods, as I lay my hands on the frothing, spasmodic Smoop.
So as you do this,
this is why no one takes Aquaman seriously.
oh my God, you're ruining the moment, Brian. So as actually, Merengue, as you do this, you feel a warmth that you've been missing. You feel a connection, that frayed wire within you that had cut you from your deity, the one that you chose to serve as a paladin. You feel it kind of coming back together in this act of saving your foolish friend.
I like
Sea
this.
gods.
This is what I wanted.
The sea gods, those that you serve and those that you have been sworn to, despite the anger, the rage, and the hatred that you have earned for all that you've lost, they can see that there's still a spark of the person who swore that oath in there. Because you could have left Smoop there to die. You could have left him to his folly. But you opted to heal him. And in that moment, you feel the joy and the glow of what you thought you were doing and why you want to be a paladin come back to you.
I feel like we're both being healed right now, Merengue and Smoop.
Yes.
Smoop physically and Merengue spiritually.
Yes. So as
This is actually quite a profound moment. Sorry.
Yes, and you're talking through it.
Sorry. I'm very excited about it.
You're just stepping all over it there,
No,
Gary.
I know.
Jesus.
I know. I'm really touched. Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
So as you see Merengue, or you see Smoop start to still under your hands, but not in a oh God, I've lost him way, but in the color's coming back in his cheeks. He's stopped kind of flailing and pulsing around. And as you raise your hands away, you know that the deity you chose to serve is back with you. In one selfless act, in knowing that you are still a good person deep inside, they have chosen to come back to you. So you and Smoop are healed, you spiritually and him physically.
I feel like Smoop's foolish gambit here with the potion, his attention-grabbing gambit to drink a potion, has actually inadvertently led to the most profound emotional moment I've experienced in this game and perhaps my life.
You are welcome.
This is a big deal. This is a big moment.
Smoop, you have somehow survived your folly yet again. But in that moment, in that connection where you really thought you were going to pass through the veil,
Uh-huh.
you connected with what your purpose is. You know that you're on this adventure for a reason. It's not to be the fool or the comic relief or to do things and hope that you survive their folly. Because for whatever reason, you deep down have been trying to throw your life away. But in that moment, you find resolution and inspiration to keep going and a renewed way to keep putting one foot forward instead of always doing things that really should put you flat on your back. You too have found a connection back to your true purpose, whether it is to remain with the Order of the Sunfish, to go back to whatever you were doing before you joined them, but you have felt a profound touch to your soul and your spirit in that moment. You and Merengue have connected in a better way.
Have emerged like a phoenix from the ashes of his ridiculousness into
Yes.
possible heroicism.
It's time for Smoop. It's time for Smoop 2.0.
Yes.
Sure.
Thank you,
I think
Merengue.
Archon is still a little bit skeptical.
Thank you, Merengue, for helping me. In this moment, is it fair that I reveal my deepest dark secret that I've been hiding
No.
from the group this entire time?
Swear to God.
I mean, maybe save it. I felt like there's already been a lot today emotionally. I don't know how much more I can take.
Dungeon Crossing Season 2.
Yeah, save something for season 2.
I mean, in that moment, I would say honestly, I mean, I can't tell you what to do. I want to nudge you all in a direction, but I can't, and I shouldn't as a DM. But this is your moment to kind of, all of you, so like everyone kind of witnessed this moment of, oh, is he gonna die? And you know, people witnessing it wouldn't know the moment that you both felt, but it's an opportunity, if not right now, because you just still have a dragon on the top of this fortress, but there is a moment to connect either now or as you're plotting or in between seasons.
So Smoop is okay, right?
Smoop is okay. He
He's
is-
more than okay. He's remade.
He has been reforged in the fishy fires of whatever Merengue plays to.
The fish. That's
Okay.
right.
The fishy
yeah.
fires.
No fishy fire. Archon basically fixes Smoop with like he's basically like, do you now understand what the four of us mean to each other?
Is Archon asking that?
Smoop.
Archon is
Smoop.
basically saying that to Smoop.
Smoop reaches into his bag, pulls out the violet potion,
I swear to fucking God.
and hands it to Merengue. Says, "Take
Oh,
this from
that's
me."
Evidence of personal growth.
Oh my
His character-
god. I
That's
thought
growth. That's growth.
I
That's
really
gross
thought
right
you were
there.
about to drink it and I would have
I swear to God. That's growth.
No, the dragon would have just done a drive-by at that point and only hit Smoop.
He hands it to Merengue and says, "Take this from me."
He's in Potions
I
Anonymous.
take and Merengue takes the
He's in
purple
recovery.
potion. Merengue, this is the moment where the alcoholic like pours the vodka bottle down the kitchen sink.
The first
Um,
step is realizing that the fish god is there to save
the,
him.
The first step is realizing that you have a problem, and by handing me Merengue the purple potion, Smoop has finally exhibited that he has finally learned something. Let me tell you, in screenwriting, it's the character arcs are a big deal. You got to demonstrate that the character has learned something and changed in some way. And Smoop has now demonstrated that he has learned and he has changed. And speaking, I think, for all of the Sunfish, I'm very proud of Smoop right now. As Merengue takes the purple potion, uncorks it, tips it upside down, and lets it drain into the cobblestones, never to tempt him again.
You were gonna like pour it
please
down
tell
my
me
throat.
please tell me the cobblestones don't just like up and run off after that, but okay.
I mean, I wasn't.
They turned to gold.
Yeah.
I think that this pause is a moment to take a very short break because we've got about an hour left. But your DM, and I'm sure the players could also do with some water, a stretch, a snack. So give us 5 minutes, and we'll kind of try to combobulate ourselves and hopefully get to the
Yeah.
dragon.
I'm gonna go get a brown potion. That sounds awful. I'm gonna get some coffee. Sorry.
I'm gonna go to
I'm gonna
break.
go brew a brown potion.
I'm gonna brew up a brown potion of healing.
I'm going to
Oh, right,
put us
because it
on.
is early. It's early there. Earlier.
It-
no,
It is 11:24 in the morning.
It's
for
still the
everyone but
morning
me and
times
you.
here. Yeah.
I feel weird because my friend who basically used to live on the West Coast is now in Berlin, so he was 3 hours behind, and now he is 6 hours ahead. And it's weird to talk to him because I'm like, why are you texting me at 1 in the morning? What is going on?
I got to say, but just before we break, fair play to Adam Stroke Smoot when he took out that purple potion. It's a very Hollywood thing that he did there. I really thought that he was going to demonstrate. He just like, no matter how much we think he's learned and how much we think he's grown, and this really his moment is like, no, I'm still the same old Smoot, self-destructive at every
So,
turn. But he tricked us for a
Adam,
second,
did
but
you,
then he
did
did
you
the
flip
right
a
thing.
coin? Did you
In
flip
my
a
head,
coin on
in
that
the
decision,
moment,
or
I
were
was
you-
like, both of these are going to be memorable, great moments. But I need to decide what makes the most sense and angers Tanya less.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
honestly,
actually a
Tanya might
really,
just
that's a
walked
really
away.
self-aware. I like that. That's a self-aware decision.
And
Yeah.
so I was like,
he-
All
Both
right.
both Smoop and Adam have learned a lot. I think it's
I was
fair
like,
to say.
Tanya deals with enough shit already.
Yeah.
I'll hand the potion to Gary.
I mean, you can do whatever you want, but if you'd wasted that beautiful moment I did on the fly, I would have
Seriously,
murdered
that's
you.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That was lovely. That was
It was
great.
very good.
That was great. It was a true moment of pathos for the Order of the Sunfish. That was very powerful. As
So
you
what do we-
approach the season finale, these are the kind of emotional moments that we want.
Yes,
So
Five
a
Brian.
snack?
5 minutes. Get a snack.
go.
And welcome Raiders.
minutes.
Don't go anywhere.
I'm gonna
We
go
are
get a
just gonna
coffee.
get we're just gonna get
Welcome
a quick
Raiders,
break.
welcome followers, welcome everyone on all of our channels.
Right
BRB.
back.
We're
All right,
gonna
be
take
right
a
back.
quick break,
Yes.
and we'll be back in just 5 minutes.
After these
All right, my
messages.
audio's off.
unmute us.
Okay, sorry, coming back.
That
Gary's
is
showing
okay.
us new crude stuff that he just got in the mail.
You know what? They sent it to me. I feel like I should
Hello.
at least give them a shout out. Hold on, let me go back here.
We are so
Hey, we're
back.
back.
She back.
We're
We back.
so
We back.
We back.
We
back.
Yo, what's up?
Hello, everyone.
We back.
We're back.
And we do have new Joy-Cons
and
brought to you by
Gary got some swag.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Flex
What
it.
kind of
Joy-Cons are they?
Flex on us,
Crudes?
Gary. Flex on us.
The so I guess there's a
that's
new
cool.
there was a movie once called The Crudes, and now there's
Yeah.
another Crudes. And they sent me some Joy-Cons, which I'm very happy with. You know, always
Those
can,
are
can
awesome.
always use new Joy-Cons.
I mean, you're
Nice.
preaching to the choir there. Catch
Shannon
my
just
character
Shannon's
drifting.
got up from
Oh,
the
you've been
table
having
like
some drift
3
issues, right?
times.
It's-
She's
yeah.
gotten up from the table 3
Constant.
times during our play session. I'm like, is she okay? Is that?
My God, during the break, I had to go take a Mucinex because my throat is so irritated from how many COVID tests a week I have to get
boo.
from the
Makes sense.
cotton.
Aren't you in the trial or?
Yeah, but I'd still I'm shooting now, so they have to
Yeah.
test everyone every other day. And
You'll
you
get
have
the
to
nose
test
to the
every other
brain one?
day to stay in zone A
wow,
to continue
but-
to be able to go to work.
Perfect,
I'm
Gary.
glad that they're super.
It's
they're
good. Yeah,
super
I mean,
diligent about
going
that,
around
but
and being
that
like,
sounds-
I'm
oof.
vaccinated is not going to change the rules. So
They don't do the nose one for you?
Right?
this show
Right.
does that. I mean, some of them, the next show when I go to New Zealand, they may do noses. I don't know, but this one is it's like back of throat. So you're like, ugh.
The nose one feels like they touch your brain.
Gary,
It
Yeah,
does.
that one
are you a
honestly,
sloth now?
That one I don't mind as much. This one is just the cotton is eventually now scratched my tonsils. And so now I keep going like this. And everyone's like, she's got the COVID. I'm like, it's not COVID. It's from the COVID tests.
It's just
The
the
irony.
tickle. It's the tickle. I
irony.
can't
I've
get
been
rid of the tickle.
look at
No.
Gary.
Gary's a sloth now.
I'm just glad that
Sloth.
I'm glad they're being responsible when you travel next, because like my friend went to Berlin at a time when they didn't think it was anything, and they were like, yeah, just self quarantine, and he was like, does that mean I do anything? And they were like, no, just stay home. And now they're being
Yeah.
legit, like, no, you need to like actually legit stay
Yeah,
away.
that's
So
Yeah, it's
Gary,
it's
what
gonna
is
get
that?
really
What are
tough
you
in
doing?
Germany.
Gary,
It's-
are
I
you
put the
channeling?
Crudes- I put the Crudes fanny pack on my head because I don't
Are
know.
you channeling Adam?
Look,
I
they
love
sent
it.
they sent me this stuff. I feel like you know,
Tanya.
Adam.
when
Tanya,
companies send you
is
free
that
things,
literally
I
head
always
ass?
feel like I should at
Is
least
that head ass?
Yes.
Is that what that
Mention
is?
it.
Yes. Yes.
listen. The Joy-Cons, and you can always use new Joy-Cons. The Crudes, a new age, coming to theaters. I'll believe that when I see it. But okay.
Huh.
Oh shit.
Okay, shall we get back to the dragons?
Absolutely.
Yes.
After that
Amazing
incredibly
emotional
powerful
Order of the
moment.
Sunship moment. Yeah.
All right.
I'm still choked up over that.
Lord.
moment.
I'd
help
like
us.
to scout ahead now into the building.
So, are you going up to H6 or are you going to cross the bridge?
Keep rolling,
Let me check the map one more time.
So
rolling, rolling.
basically this all happened in that space between H5 and H3.
Yeah. So I mean, H3, 4, and 5. There's doors here. Do we want to try to look in these rooms?
Well, H4 is the gatehouse. H3, actually, I don't know what those are because I don't have the DM version of the map open because I'm smart. Haha. Travel to Icespire Hold. Arrival.
Please hold.
Please hold. H2
Currently
is
access.
stables.
Your quest is very important to us.
Yes. In the
I love Brian. Brian's my favorite person because he always laughs at my jokes. Everyone else is always hit and miss, but Brian always laughs. Playing to an audience of one at this point.
Because Brian starts off the stream drunk, so
wow.
Well, I'll take it any way I can get it.
All right, so to your left in H3 is storage. I repeat, there is storage in H3. If you would like to check out room H4, that is the gatehouse barracks. There is nothing in H4. However, in room H5, there is a smithy. If you would like to encounter room H5, please find your nearest lockpick and enter the room.
We need Frisk for this as well. Because she can...
So we have the mayor here.
Yes.
But the mayor did. Oh, so do we know? Did the mayor make it in, or did like?
Oh
the
yeah,
mayor
you
get-
all are all together. So you have your small army of were-rats. You have Penny and the mayor, and I'm just going to call him mayor because I don't give a fuck about his name at this
Whatever.
point. We have an hour. I don't
But
care about his name. He'll
Did
get
he
one next
all
season.
the way up in and run back. Like that's. I guess we never asked. Like how far did the mayor make it?
Oh, how far did the mayor get in before? Like the
Before, like,
mayor
rolling
got
back out.
up to around. The mayor got up through the chimney and saw
asking-
what the dragon. Are you
Yeah,
asking
I'm
the mayor? Or are you
like
asking me?
I'm asking like a tiny bit of meta because we didn't actually ask the mayor. Like because we found the mayor here, we didn't know if he like ran in, ran back, or actually got stopped where we found him.
Okay, so if you're asking me as the DM, I'm going to meta answer that. Based on the map, the mayor got to where he could see where the dragon was holding the other people, and he did try to help them out. So, for the sake of fun and shenaniganry, the dragon is holding fast on H20, which is the roof. And
Ah.
somewhere in H19 are your friends. Well, Mayor and Penny's friends.
Someone's friends.
Someone's
Oh, I
friends.
see.
You haven't met them yet. Because basically you come up through H19, it looks like there's spiraling stairs up, but the dragon being a dragon and needing space, even though it is not a big enough dragon to eat an ogre, it's spread out on H20 when it's kind of chilling. But when it's ready to like
Right.
nap and make sure its prisoners haven't run away, it's chilling in H19.
Okay.
So the
So H20
mayor,
is. Sorry, go ahead.
H20 is
H20
the
like
roof.
The boss battle.
Yeah, I was
music.
gonna say that's where the boss fight's gonna happen, right?
Yes, you'll get the Final Fantasy music that kicks in once you arrive at H20. H20 boss fights, cutlery, and perhaps your doom at H20.
Bing. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's stuck.
He has an actual bell. Brian has actual bells. Thus the ding command.
Sorry, it got stuck a little bit. I gotta fix it.
Wow, Brian's a true ding dong. Do it.
Oh, you thought you were a ding dong. You don't even know, buddy.
Give me a ding dong.
You're in Canada and he's in DC. That's not possible right now.
Wow. So that's what I wanted to see. Like the mayor, I know we found the mayor hurting on the path up, but I didn't know if the mayor had like I've seen it all and ran away or what. Okay, so
The mayor had seen it all and got chased away by the dragon, thus his injury.
can we kind of assimilate what we've just basically kind of gleaned from the mayor? Is like, okay, now we pretty much know what we got to do and where we got to go.
Yes, you
Okay.
may. I have
Okay.
lost my cursor. Where did it go? Okay. My cursor was like, fuck this, I'm leaving.
It's like the old series Auto Man.
Yes.
I
So,
used to love Cursor.
so if you would like to explore H5, please tell your DM. Otherwise, please proceed to floor 8 to section H6.
I feel like part of being super careful, as we said we wanted to be, would be checking every room.
All right. Well, I did tell you
What
what's in H4 and H3.
Okay, and what's the tone of our were rat plus Penny plus Mayor? Like, are they hankering or are they like looking at us like, what the fuck are y'all checking out every goddamn thing?
The mayor and Penny are kind of looking at you like, we gotta get people. What y'all doing? And the
Okay.
were-rats can understand what you're doing in case you find useful stuff. But they're
Okay,
also
we got
like,
we got like a going on. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Quick surveillance, everyone.
So
We-
what would
we
you like to
rolling
do? So what is it you all are doing right now?
We want to check out H5, right?
All right. You actually find H5 unlocked. And you know, it's unlocked because normally it would be very busy because it is a smithy, but the fire's not been lit in quite some time. It's bellows, there's nothing there. There's not even iron that's been worked over in a long time.
Okay.
So it's just it's a very unused smithy at this point.
All right. So just move on.
Yes.
Okay,
Where would
let's
you
go
like to move
There's
to?
H6. And then across the bridge to H7. Is that what we
Yes.
would do next? Okay.
If you would like, what is your marching order?
Obviously, up to the group. The group has to decide. But as Merengue, as Merengue, I recommend we proceed onward.
Yes, I understand that, but
She means
of the order of the
who's
sunfish and
Alright.
Penny.
I think I should go first because I have the highest HP, right?
If you would like, yes, and also you could probably
So-
like maul something very easily.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Lead the way,
copy. I'm gonna copy essentially the order that we've done before, where like Barb and Merengue kind of take a staggered lead, and
Yeah,
Smoop and
we're on point.
Archon are behind. Although I'm sure that Smoop is probably now behind Merengue because they've bonded. So
Bob, how many
I'm,
hit points do you have?
I'm like trailing Barb.
I have 60.
Oh wow, that's a lot. I have 44.
Yes, barbarians and sometimes paladins, depend on your build, can be very beefy.
So let's have Merengue and Bob take
Maybe.
point as we go forward, and the rest can follow behind us.
Yes, I'm actually writing the marching order in our Zoom chat, and I will put that in the chat as well. But note, me sharing in the chat is not an invitation to tell me how this should work, because then I will ban you. So,
Thank you, Tanya. I see it in your chat. Awesome.
yes. So that is the marching order that you have. You have a sizable group, so you get up to H6. Let me make sure that nothing should be awaiting you at H6. It's a barbican?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Okay.
Barbican,
what
you
is
mean
that?
like Barbican, like the museum?
No, basically it's like where archers would be to snipe anyone coming up the trail normally.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
So like you
Got
see,
it.
You can see the little archer windows there.
Yeah, the little things. Yeah.
Yeah, the little
Yes.
slits.
yeah. So I was looking at it, I'm like, what is this word? I've never seen. I know what it's called, but I didn't know there was a proper word for it.
Cool.
Um,
Also, yikes.
yes. So yeah, there is nothing. There is nothing there. You actually get into H6. There's nothing there, and you all kind of move in groups because you do have a bunch of were-rats with you. And if there is anyone in this fortress, you all are totally going to trip alarms with this large group trying to be very stealthy and quiet. When you get into H8, which is kind of the very narrow, forcing you into a way,
Mm-hmm.
the door is locked. You could try to pick the lock, you could try to knock, because you don't know, or you could try to break it down.
The outer door or the inner door? Because it looks it's a small room with two doors, right?
The inner door.
Okay.
Okay, so we've gotten
Yeah.
gotten into H8,
Correct.
and we're now trying to think about the one that leads to H12.
Correct.
And this one is locked.
correct.
Do we have any miracle keys left?
You tried to use yours and it didn't work, so you actually should have a magical key left. But remember,
What kind of door are we looking at?
standard door. Think of remember the door in Baldur's Gate 3
Yup.
where you find Shadowheart? That kind of a door.
Can I just listen at the door just in case?
Sure, give me a listen
what is
check.
that? What would that be? Investigation or perception?
I think there's actually listen on the character sheet. Hold on.
I don't have. I have passive stuff. I don't have an actual listen.
You are correct. Investigation, please.
All right. That's a +3 to a d20 roll. Oh wow, that is a 20. Oh, sorry, that is a 22.
You hear movement and voices, Archon.
Anything coming up strong? Is there anything coming over strongly from the voices that I hear?
You can hear vague plans and kind of the usual soldier-ish, mercenary-ish grumping about duty rosters and being stuck in this godforsaken cold-ass place.
Oh, so it's common or
Common,
at least
yes.
what? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna ask since my dirty roll was kind of high.
Mm-hmm.
Does it sound like they're working there or that they're working against there?
As in against being at the fortress?
Like, are they stuck in there or are they employed there?
They do not sound like they're stuck. There's no like rattling on the door trying to get out. It sounds like they've been there for a bit.
Are they working for this dragon?
I don't know yet.
See, I'm like, does it sound like
You didn't get a 30. You're not
I
going to
don't
find
know.
that out right now.
I've worked too many customer service jobs, so I'm just like, are they like working there, or are they like, is this like an office space? Like, fuck.
It sounded like from the little bit we heard that they were like working for this dragon or something. They were grumbling about it.
A bit.
But it
Yeah.
doesn't sound like they're stuck there. Or
They're
Okay.
grumbling, but you don't know if it's because they work for the dragon.
All right, so Archon like holds his as he's listening, he kind of holds his fist up and he's like, they seem disgruntled. I'm not sure if it's because I'm not sure if they're enemies yet, or if they could be swayed.
Could I suggest a course of action to the group?
Obviously.
We know there are people on the other side of this door that we can communicate with. Could we just try knocking on the door and see if they open it and introduce ourselves, rather than like go barging in, knocking the door down, which might get us set off on the wrong foot. Maybe these are people that we could recruit to our cause if we play this right.
You can
Archon has
try.
Archon has hands on weapons, but is happy to go.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the-
we're on full alert, of course, at all times, because it could throw down at any moment. But let's see if we can talk to these people, whoever they are.
All right.
Who has a good authoritative door knock?
That would be our barbarian or our
Bob, would you like
paladin.
to knock on the door? You're muted, I think.
I'm not muted.
Oh,
No,
for a second
she
there, I
just
couldn't
wasn't
hear you.
talking.
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
No,
I
I
didn't
said
hear you.
okay. It's just
Yeah.
Zoom.
Okay. All right. Should we try it? Does the group agree?
Sure.
All right. Let's knock on the door.
All right.
There we go.
I'm going to roll and see what happens.
What a knock.
That was a good night. Well, like I said,
It's a
authoritative.
very authoritative knock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Means business.
Come and knock on our door. No, I'm sorry.
It's a great show.
One
Probably holds up, right?
It's a British show, in fact.
Oh, Gary, I was talking about that on my stream about how many American shows we don't know are actually British shows that
Many
we
of the
copied.
All in the
If you go to
Family.
the, if
Sanford
you go
and
to the
Son, Three's
Wikipedia, go to the
Company.
Wikipedia entry. There's a
Yeah.
Wikipedia entry that lists them. Anyway, moving on.
So I rolled really well.
Mm.
And you hear, Archon, since you are closest to the door, you hear all of the footsteps and everything stop.
Okay.
And you hear kind of a brash woman's voice. Hey there. No one usually knocks around here. Who is it?
It's my name's Barb. We're here to help with the dragon.
Help with the dragon?
Did
Oh.
someone call about a dragon?
No.
Yeah.
Well, you're here anyway.
Hey, you guys, do you think perhaps these people are friends with the dragon?
Oh, sorry. Are you friends with the dragon?
I love how Barb is just like, boom. Let's just ask. Like straight up, go all in.
Yeah,
And,
let's get to the crux of it.
You hear kind of murmuring, like they're clearly discussing whatever is going on the other side.
You're on the
door.
dragon payroll.
and you just hear this incredulous voice. No, I don't work for no fucking dragon. Who are
Wow.
you?
Oh no, my name's Barb. This is Merengue and Smoop and Archon.
Are you saying it through the door, or did you open the door, or are you hoping they open
Did
it?
they open
don't
the
know
door?
if they opened
You
the
said the
door.
door was locked.
We
It's
just
not.
knocked. No, we just
Right.
knocked.
So this is all through the door.
Through the door. This is all through.
Yep.
Yeah, this is all through the door.
Tell them about the order.
We keep encountering people murdered by the dragon, so we came to help with the dragon problem.
We are the Order of the Sunfish.
Yes,
That
we're a
doesn't
group of
Uh,
happy-go-lucky adventurers
Smoop and Merengue about that branding.
we mean you no harm. We are here to sort out this dragon. Would you like to open the door so that we could discuss this like civilized people?
And you hear a throaty chuckle. He called us civilized. That's so cute.
God,
All
that's
right.
my line. Shit.
Yeah.
Would you like to open the door, or are you going to force us to knock it down? Because we're trying to be friendly, but if you make things difficult, the Order of the Sunfish doesn't mess about. Let me put it that way.
There's the Merengue we know.
Oh,
Absolutely.
you hear you hear some derisive laughter, and the door swings open, to which you see the following 4 people. A woman who's from Neverwinter and has red hair pulled back in a ponytail. A muscular woman with black hair and very cold blue eyes. And she's from Icewind Dale. You see someone else who looks like, honestly, he should be probably wrapped up in a blanket by a fire, not out here trying to fight nobody. Like, he's the adventurer that didn't hang up his sword in time, and he's showing his age. And a sullen, ragged, and rugged brute who seems more like he'd be at home with a bunch of feral orcs than with people. And they all are just staring at you like, oh, you're cute. We're supposed to be scared.
Is this like when heroes meet in comic books, like they're a foursome, we're a foursome, like, wait a second.
Are they all human?
They are all humans.
Oh, how odd.
Yes. So
I'm sorry, how common.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I said it.
Lord. It's a good
So,
thing
hey,
I've known you so long.
We're
Is
the
the-
Order of the Sunfish, as we've already explained. We are here because we want to kill this dragon that's been bothering the local communities. Not going to lie, also interested in some treasure if that's if that's a possibility as well. Who are you and why are you here?
You say that like we're supposed to tell you anything.
I mean, yes, I would like you to
Well-
tell me.
We're here to help, so
Yeah, we are
Uh,
here to help. We're here to kill a dragon. And if you're not working for the dragon and you seem to be complaining a lot about the dragon, we're here to kill the dragon. It's possible that, we could be on the same page here.
Nah, the Stone Reavers don't work with anybody.
Stone Reapers.
Reavers.
Oh, Reavers. Okay, even worse.
Yes.
okay. Well, you don't have
Do
to work
any
with us if you
okay,
don't want to.
based on that phrase, would any of us roll something to have any idea what the fuck they just said?
Yeah, I was
history or
gonna
knowledge
say,
or something?
do we
Like-
recognize these
Do
people?
any of us even
These-
like they just tried to roll out a gang name and
Yeah,
we're
'cause
like,
these
who?
are like the way she described them. These are clearly characters of note. It sounds like
Maybe.
like we should know.
Do
Either that
any
or
of
they
us
just-
know who they
Either that
are?
or they just really tried hard.
Everyone give me a
Sounding
history
name.
check.
History? Got
History.
That's a D20 roll?
Yes.
it. 17.
Ooh.
I got critical.
You got
Whoa, it's
D20?
like-
You got 20?
Whoa, look at Shen's
Nice.
camera when she
Nat
does that.
20.
I know
Yeah.
it's because of the.
I believe you.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just love I love the autofocus on the die. Like that's the best
Ooh,
thing
I got
ever.
I mean, Shannon's going to
Sometimes-
win, but I got a 19 as well, so that's good.
Nice.
All right. And Smoop.
D20.
Hell yeah.
D20. You
Yes.
said, sorry. Roll.
You can't just like roll out your cool ass
I got a
gang name. We're
3.
like, okay, who? Wow.
I mean, they're asking the same thing of you, like who? The Order of the Sunfish? Who? I'm sorry. What'd you get, Adam?
A 3.
Wow. Adam fell
So
asleep
I
in
didn't
history
figure it out.
class.
Yeah.
Order of the Sunfish is a legit name, though. Stone Reavers sounds like a bunch of kids in a treehouse trying to sound like badasses.
Do you say that out loud?
Gary? Wow.
No, that's me
Wow.
as that's
Wow.
Gary talking. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that to these guys just yet. I might. Merengue has that in his back pocket if he needs it.
Oh boy. So, Barb, as you got a nat 20, you recall that the Stone Cold Reavers are a group of mercenary thugs who are often known more for the bodies they leave in their wake and the treasure they steal than being the sort to cooperate, and certainly not work for dragons. They're here for some nefarious reason, you're sure of it, because every tale you've heard of them has been by people who've seen what they've left behind. This is
Okay.
not going to, they're not going to be friends.
We're going to have to fight them, aren't we?
I don't know.
No, we
You-
can work with this. We can work with this.
I mean, they're mercenaries.
You say that like you all aren't mercenaries.
No, it's actually exactly what I'm
No.
saying it as. Is I'm saying we are
No.
too. So, we can find a common ground. We don't have to be friends.
Listen,
Can
Stone Cold
Smoop
Cold
ask?
Reavers.
What?
Oh, wait, wait, who's
Go
talking?
ahead, Gary.
And Smoop, why don't you go first?
I was just going to, as Smoop, ask the one who's closest, which I think you said was the redhead,
Yes, so
the tall woman.
Silene Wintermoon is her name.
Nice.
And I asked her, sorry, it was Shannon or Barb who figured out who the group was, right?
Yes.
So I guess would only Barb know that information then? That
Unless she shared what she remembered, yes.
Yeah, she can then tell it to the group.
Okay. So if you told that to the group, then it's I'd like to ask them if they've been hired by someone to come here to hunt the dragon, because and let them know that obviously we also have been hired by someone.
Celine, she just laughed. She's like, no, we're not taking on a dragon.
Could you perhaps enlighten us as to why you're here also then?
No.
We don't want to get in your way. We're gonna go fight this
Oh.
dragon, but I don't know what you guys need. But we don't want to get in the way of whatever it is you're after, because it's none of our business.
All
We
right.
want to step on your tail.
Okay. Look, we are. I know y'all have a whole thing going on here. We are the mercenaries with the heart of gold. We're trying to get a happy ending. We're trying to basically save some people and kill a dragon. We're not trying to take any of your glory. We're not trying to take any of your kills. So, what are you doing here? And that way, we can be like a side character in your triumphant story.
I like Archon's approach here.
Archon, give me a persuasion check.
Hell yes. +9. Oh God.
You say
What,
that
plus
now.
9? Wow.
That is going to be a 16.
Very
Runa, the woman with black hair and cold blue eyes. She looks you up and
Scared.
down. Look. Just accept we're not going to tell you why we're here. For all we know, you could be here to murder us.
We're not here to murder you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't know she was going to still talking. First off, we're not, and it seems like our aims here are not going to butt heads. AKA, we're not here to kill you, and I sincerely hope you're not here to kill us. So, would it be asking too much to ask if you're here to take care of the dragon problem, or vaguely non-specific, just an ask if you're here for something else which we don't actually have to know about?
The brutish one, the one looks like he'd be more at home hanging out with a bunch of really out in the boonies savage, although I hate that word, but it's the best for the kind of orcs he'd be.
Unless
Best
you're Megan
suited to.
Stallion, in which case, yes.
True. His name is Jabral, the orc biter. Look.
Oh my god, the timing was too good. The timing was too good.
It's like, God.
That was perfect. That was perfect.
It's like, oh God.
The front door opened and they were like,
Oh my god.
That
really
story
has
took
a
a
way
turn.
with words. What
So
a way with
the orc
words.
fighter was like, woof, woof, woof.
Stop. Oh my god. But yeah, he's just like, look, for the last time, we're not here for the dragon. The dragon didn't hire us. And while he's doing this, he's menacingly like tapping his like great axe over his shoulder. He's like, look, whatever Sunny D, whatever your name is,
Damn.
we're not telling you what we're here for. Stop
You're not
asking.
even that purple stuff. Okay.
No, you don't get to be purple drink. You're not
Okay.
that cool.
Okay, Merengue's going to step up here because Merengue's starting to lose patience.
Uh-oh.
Okay, listen.
Nice. I'm ready for this.
We've really
Merengue
gone
gonna
out of our
smoop.
way to try and do this the nice way. Smoop, Archon, Barb have all tried to be very friendly, and it doesn't feel like that you want to play along with that. So let me just lay your options out for you very simply here. You got 3 options. We're here to kill this dragon. We're going upstairs to kill that dragon. There's probably a lot of treasure up there because dragons like treasure. If you would like to come with us and help us kill the dragon, we'll happily bring you on board, and maybe there'll be a share of the spoils for you. Since you don't seem interested either way, though, if you want to just step aside, get out of our way, we'll go upstairs, kill the dragon without you, come back, leave. You'll never know we were here. Doesn't have to be any trouble. If, however, you want to start some trouble, well, the 4 of us, you wouldn't be the first people we've killed on this adventure. You'll notice that we also have 30 or so heavily tooled up rats behind us. Probably option 3, I strongly recommend you don't take that because you're probably all going to wind up dead. But it's up to you. What's it going to be? 1, 2, or 3?
He laughs at you. He just straight up laughs at you. It's like, look, you all think that you're important because you got your little gang of were-rats. We don't care about you. We don't know who you are. But now that you said there's going to be treasure, we'll just kind of listen out for the end of the dragon and see what happens then.
Now they're interested.
Wait, so are you taking option 2? You're just going to step aside and let us go kill this dragon? Or you're not joining us? You're just going to get out of our way. Is that correct?
Oh, they're absolutely not going to join you.
Okay.
And at the rate you're going, you may fight them before you get to the dragon. Just so you know.
I'd be fine with that. Honestly, these people are annoying me to the extent that I will happily get into a fight with them right now.
Oh, really?
They're named NPCs, Gary.
No, he does not speak for us.
I mean,
So-
I wouldn't mind a bit of combat practice before we fight this dragon. Maybe these
Nope.
jabronis here.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
Did you just
Jabronis.
jabronis? Seriously?
Lord.
Who in America taught you that word? Okay.
The Rock.
Yeah, you know who taught him
I
that
was
word.
like, okay. I was like,
All right.
I learned it from watching The
yeah.
Rock.
All right, sorry. What is their reaction to his thing?
They just start laughing. Like, like oh, look at him. He's so cute. And they're like, you and your little were-rat gang, you go on. Let's see what happens. I'm sure that the dragon's going to be having a snack this evening. While we go do what we're
Smoops-
going to do.
oh. Smoop says, all right, fuck these guys. Let's go.
They're just like, it's like the mean kids are just laughing at you like, okay.
Let me
cute.
just to demonstrate the character growth. The old Merengue would be in a fight with these guys by now. The new Merengue, the new faith has been restored Merengue, is more kind of,
Almost.
peace be upon you. May the blessings of the fish gods look favorably upon you. And I'm ready to move on. Well, we may have to fight them later, but let's let them laugh and feel like they can do their little tough guy acts. But yeah, we'll just move past them.
So
Yeah,
your
they're-
growth has been from guaranteed fight to almost fighting every time.
From guaranteed fight to weighing each scenario as it comes up and taking a more mature approach to deciding whether or not combat is an appropriate way to resolve the situation.
Wow.
He is literally, in this case, ignore the trolls.
Oh, I
Mhm.
like it. I like it. Yeah, don't feed the trolls.
So we gotta head out. Which door here?
Are we
can't-
going to go
wait,
up that?
I'm
that-
sorry.
Are we going to go up the spiral staircase here?
Yeah, we were knocking to H12.
So
Mhm.
you've,
We're in
gotten, you've gotten into H12.
What does an S mean?
I'm going to look at the map and find out. because it looks like there should be some. Ah,
I assume that for this, for what we're looking at, a map, we should only be concerned with the doors that are the square little nub icons because we're looking at the DM map. Anything that's not a little square nub icon is something else. I'm
Oh,
gonna
I see.
guess.
Okay.
yes.
Yeah,
Because Gary
yeah.
Gary found the DM map.
and that's
Um,
fine. It's just we should be concerned about the doors.
Is that
which are
is
the-
that the wrong kind of map for me to be looking at?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because that is the DM map. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from looking at the DM version of the map, but that would be bad player etiquette. This is
Oh,
the player
okay.
map.
I just
that-
Googled it and it was the first one that came up.
Oh, I'm
is there a player
sure
map?
there is.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
I just put it there.
I can use
Although-
that one. It doesn't wait, it still has the I'm confused now. Because the player map without the room number still has the
Yeah, but you
What
don't
is
know
it?
what the S means. I do.
right.
Okay.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
It
Okay.
doesn't matter. I know what they mean. So
I'm not worried about it.
So, all right. So, okay. Well, then, please, Stone Cold Stunners or whatever it is that you're called, please,
wow.
please,
Right?
please kindly step aside and allow us to proceed. And we don't have to. It doesn't have to be any trouble.
Same shit he said to T-Pain.
Yeah. No, I told T-Pain to step off, not step aside. But same thing.
Either way,
Archon
They just-
basically is like, look, you know us. We're on that heroic quest thing. So it's
Um,
just
so they let you go by. It's basically like the mean kids in the cafeteria. They're like, yeah, look at these fucking nerds. They think they're tough.
Oh,
Like
did
that's
they wanna
I
the
mean, we
fight?
are nerds.
Did they
but-
want to fight?
wow.
Oh shit. Archon's
I-
cockles are
I
up.
may have
Honestly,
felt
I'm
a
so
thing.
close
I'm
to
gonna-
wanting to
I'm
give
gonna
these.
Not, I'm
I'm
gonna
so
not.
close to wanting to give these guys a fight.
I'm gonna.
I
not.
really am.
I just watched The Great Pumpkin, and I have feelings about Lucy. So let's just not.
Okay.
And also, you only have about 20 minutes left, so we have to do something before we end for the day.
Yup.
So, in the interest of both expediency and not taunting you with whatever the S is on the map, you all are going to make your way without hindrance because the Reavers have been in and about and unlocked doors as they went. You get to that spiral staircase you can see on the map. That if you kept going, it'd be H18, but it would just be like, I'm going to say a foyer. That's not the right word. Kind of a balcony.
Okay, so like 18, 19.
Right. So you're on the main floor of the fortress now. You take those stairs up to the roof. You're now in H19.
And that's where those orcish hostages are, right?
Correct. So because the dragon, it's still daytime. The dragon's like out sunning its wings or whatever dragons do when they're not sleeping. You go into H19, and it's weird because it's a fortress, but it looks like someone actually took the time to kind of carve what looks like a jail out of parts of the fortress, but stone. This fortress is old. It's really old. And so you see the one cage with an orc in there. He's moving. He's not dead. And then you see this kind of rough-hewn, what looks like bars and holding area on the other side. And then there's piles of treasure. There's other stuff that you see. And there's a crack. You see where the broken part of the wall is? Between H19 and H20.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see parts of the white dragon through that break in the wall. It looks like at some point the dragon probably tried to break into that area and maybe like headbutted that and shattered the wall, or maybe it was worn down through time. So
Through what we can see, is the dragon moving still?
no, it seems to be still. It's like a cat that's found a sunny spot. It's chilling.
Okay, so it's not like pacing. Okay, got it. Got
And
it.
So what is the disposition of the orcish hostages? Are they here? Are they conscious? Can we interact with them?
I was gonna say Penny and the mayor. This is kind of all you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so Penny runs up to the one cage. The mayor runs over to where the kind of holding pen is. And while they're doing that, is there anything you all want to do? Because I'm going to make some rolls to see the fate of our orcish friends.
I mean, I'm just hanging back and seeing how this go. I mean, obviously, this is a big moment for these orcs being reunited with their lost kinfolk.
All right.
Marinky's just kind of hanging back, and just like we did when Penny discovered the dead bodies, just kind of hanging back and letting them have their moment and seeing how this plays out.
Archon just wants to look at the orcs to see, like, are they looking at the prisoners? Are they harmed? Did they appear to be? Oh, like, did they?
Well, that's what I was rolling for.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So
this is weird.
So the orc that's in the kind of individual cage, and it's weird. It's like the dragon like used its claws to just like jam a piece of wood into a very rudimentary lock. And honestly, if the orc was feeling okay and was strong, probably could just break through this. But he's been weakened. Sorry. Zoom is like, hey, you have another meeting.
Same.
I was like, oh god.
Sorry about that.
Do we need to wrap up?
Yes, I'm getting there.
We're getting there.
So, Penny breaks through this rudimentary lock and helps him out. He just looks like he's not been fed very well. Like there's like a bowl that looks like maybe gruel has been given to him. Like clearly the dragon doesn't know how to feed and take care of living prisoners. Dragons usually hunt and bring prey back because in parts of where they are being kept, you can see bones and what's left of skeletons. So while Penny takes care of the one young man that was in that cage, the rest of you, the mayor and those of you that have decided to go investigate this holding area, 4 of the orcs are still alive. They're kind of weakened. They could fight if they absolutely had to, or they could be kind of escorted back out that same way by the were-rats, depending on what they want to do. But 2 unfortunately have passed away. So you've got 5 more orcs that are sort of in fighting condition.
Okay. Do they want to fight?
So the mayor checks them out, and I'm gonna do a check for these orcs.
Yeah. If there's, go ahead.
Oh, the orcs absolutely do not want to fight. They are broken from their time in captivity to this dragon.
Can we get based on the fact that Penny and the mayor have been talking to the orcs who are in prison, can we get a very quick debrief, like what the fuck happened?
Are you asking the mayor? Or are you asking me as a DM?
I'm asking Penny and the mayor, like, what happened to them? What have they experienced? What went on here?
Penny's got the one young man's arm around his shoulder, and the mayor is helping them kind of get out of this corral. The dragon kept them for some reason. They're not sure. None of them speak Draconic. But instead of either killing them or chasing them away, when they got so close to the horde, it just kept them. It's not normal dragon behavior. It's not like they're shiny baubles to keep.
Oh, shiny.
So the dragon is behaving in a very undragon-like manner as far as keeping prisoners. And the mayor's just like there are no, at least the young men that were being held in this pen aren't in any shape. If any of the were-rats could kind of shepherd them back, or at least to safety and out of this fortress while the mayor actually stops himself. He's like, we could just escape and leave the dragon alone, and maybe it'll eat the reavers.
Yeah, but if we do that, it's just going to keep coming back and bothering this village, right? It's not going to.
Right, and the were-rat chief actually echoes that sentiment. It's like, no, we came this far, we got to kill it. So she actually assigns like some were-rats to help these poor young orcish men out and away, and I will off screen do some rolls to see if they make it and get past both the Reavers and out of this fortress. But we can do that roll later. But for now, you are down 6 were-rats and the 4 orcish young men. You have the 1 orc that Penny is holding on to. He is in slightly better condition. And if he absolutely positively has to, he can fight. Or he is strong enough to kind of run away. He wouldn't want to run away. But discretion is a better part of valor and D&D.
I mean, I didn't come all this way to not fight a dragon.
All right. So... Merengue, since you are so determined to fight a dragon, but time is running short, this is what we're going to do.
Oh no.
A bit of narrative license by your DM and a place to pick up when we can play again.
Okay.
As you all are helping these orcs escape, some of the were-rats and the were-rat chief actually go to that broken part of the wall. And they see the dragon is kind of drowsy and sunning itself and relaxed and unaware. And they run through the wall screaming a war cry. And fighting the dragon is where we'll pick up the next time we can play.
Oh, so they just Leroy Jenkins in there and initiated combat with this dragon.
Yep.
Great.
Because
that's a perfect way to roll credits on this episode.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, because the season finale is going to be all action, all combat, one big boss fight.
I gotta go hire an orchestra and I gotta go hire some opera singers. And this
we know an opera singer.
No. I need some geez. Right? This is about to be so
They were
So
talking
basically
about
it's like the 4 Valhalla scream as they run out through this break in the wall, because they too did not trek all this way with people they were not particularly fond of to basically just sneak out and carry the orcs out. So that is our cliffhanger until we can play again, and it will be a little bit because and I'm not blaming you, Shannon, but Shannon is going to go do work because she does have a day job as an actress. So
get paid.
We got to fly to a very different time zone.
Yes, and unfortunately, time zones are not going to work out. It would be like the middle of the night where she's going.
Yeah. So are we going to be on hiatus for a little bit here for this season finale? Okay.
We are going to be on hiatus, but we know that when we come back,
to go on hiatus.
But when we come back, it's going to be fighting a dragon.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be so good.
It's going to be a banger of a season finale fighting this dragon.
I have fought like a mega creature in a Tanya run campaign before, and it is always fun.
I'm excited
it
about it.
for multiple rounds or whether like Gabe shows up and just destroys it, whatever.
It's gonna be worth waiting for.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adam. Thanks for that. Thanks for
all right. Thank you all so much for the shenaniganry. But yes. So let's go down the row. Same order that we went in to start. Gary, what do you do and where can people find you next?
Twitch.tv/Gary Witter is where I usually stream. The one thing I'm trying to push right now is my sad little YouTube channel. Please go to youtube.com/GWitter and sub there. The new episode of Animal Talking just premiered last night. We had a musical performance by Gorillaz. We had a fascinating interview with Shroud. Really, really good interview. If you go to youtube.com/GWitter, GWHITTA, you'll be able to check that out. And that's where we archive all our episodes of Dungeon Crossing and Talk Guys and all of our shows. Go check it out.
Yes. Adam.
God, I'm shit at this. I am Adam. I can be found over at twitch.tv/Nickervision, NICKERVISION, just to be very clear what I'm saying. And I play a bunch of silly games and hang out with the community, and we love our sunfish over there for whatever reason. So come be a ding dong.
All right, Shannon.
My name's Shannon Woodward. I'm still a human woman, and I'm an actor, and I also stream at twitch.tv/Shannon is live, and my YouTube is Shannon Woodward Live, and yeah, that's it.
Yes, and safe travels. We will definitely miss you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Please
I'll
be safe.
hopefully be online. Just depends on how the internet is in my foreign quarantine.
Oh,
I look forward to vicariously experiencing this adventure that you're about to go on, Shannon.
Thank you.
Amazing.
yes. Brian.
Hi, I am Brian Gray, Urban Bohemian everywhere, variety streamer on Twitch 3 days a week. And I'll be on tomorrow morning with some Animal Crossing, and I'll be on in just about 30 minutes with some Star Trek Adventures. Deuces. I'm sorry. Fascinating deuces.
Wow. And I've
right.
been your DM for all of these shenanigans, most of it improv and kind of cutting up and rearranging most of the published adventures that we are on. But thank you all for this adventure. I know it's a little bit of a break and a hiatus, but hey, life happens. We have to go adults. But yes, 30 minutes. I will be back in the DM's chair taking the rivals with our guest, Brian, to boldly go somewhere. And I don't know quite where we're going, but it'll be fun. For 2 more hours of adventure over at Roll20Con, I will be streaming on their channel. And so I'm going to go raid Roll20Con, and we'll be back there in a half hour. See you later.
I'll be back with some more Among Us probably on this channel this weekend. Right now, I'm going to go raid my good friend Rebecca Valentine from Game Informer. She's playing some
nice.
Yakuza. I'm going to send some people over to Reb. She's great.
Oh,
All
Yakuza's
right.
great.
I'll
I'm
read
going to...
Roll20 app. And yeah, we essentially, Tanya and I have a call time in about a minute. So
Bye. I'm also...
here we go.
I have to
I'll see you on the other side. Thanks, everyone. It's fun playing with you.
thank you. This is so
Thank you.
fun.
Bye.
Safe travel, Shannon. Talk to you
Bye,
all later
thank
very
you.
soon. Take care.
Bye, everyone.
If you are a sub, use your D20 emote. And we'll see what they're finishing up in Harlem Unbound. I'll see you over there. Bye.
Oh, wow. We are losing all the